In this video, we're going to look at how to edit profiles, so like removing some profiles or skip them if you would like to, and email enrichment. So I've taken an example of a different client's one. This is a Spanish client, and so you can see this is Sunday today, so it's not scheduled to run today, but let's look at one that is paused currently. So I'm going to go into her profiles or into her campaign. You can see I simply clicked on the name to actually be able to go in it. And now here is the list of profiles. Now, before you start your campaign, and by the way, it is as easy as just pushing the play button here at the top to start your campaign. But before we want to start, we sometimes do just want to go through the list and maybe even skip some profiles. So these red arrows actually means that they have replied in our inbox. So that is what the red arrows mean. If there's a red lock, it means that it's currently running another campaign that the name is, and you can select those and you can skip those if you want to. So you can skip the profile, you can enrich the profile, so grabbing their emails, you can remove profiles. So you can, for instance, go to a few different ones and then click on tools, and let's say I want to skip the profiles. Are you sure you want to skip the profiles? And you click on skip. So I'm just going to select these. So the 4 has been skipped, and there we go. So it's as easy as that. You will see them turning yellow, so this simply marks that they have been skipped. So if I made a mistake and I don't want to skip them, I'll go and mark them again, go to tools and say I want to re-include my skip profiles, and I'm going to re-include them. So that is how easy it is to skip profiles and to re-include them, especially if you only want woman or male. It's not always as easy as to search for them on LinkedIn, although you can search for a he, her, or a him, but it is sometimes just easier to go through the list and skip them. Now, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you will be able, of course, to go through the different pages, because I think this one was about 1,000 and something profiles. Now, I know for a fact she did not get the emails on this campaign, and I want to show you how I know this. So if you go to your campaigns, you will see there is no green little envelope on here, and that means that she didn't get the email. Now, I did see she did an integrator email as well. Maybe she missed this step, but her workflow actually has emails in here. So these are showing 0. So she didn't send any emails, and she might be confused why, while all the rest of the messaging were sent. So step 1, if this happens to you, you need to make sure to go to integrations and see if you have email configuration, integration and configure, and see that there is an email set up here. You can sign in with Google or with Microsoft to do this. Maybe she didn't have a Google or Microsoft account, or maybe she missed this, but this is the first step. The second step is to go to your campaigns and then go into your campaign that you want to run and make sure that you grab their email addresses. So this will only have their LinkedIn direct messaging and email information. So you need to click on get emails. Now wait, before you just click yes, make sure to only include verified emails. Okay, this will make sure that the email addresses that doesn't work so well just gets filtered out. You only have 5,000 credits per month for this, so do make sure not to waste this, especially if you're running multiple lists and every list is 1,000. You don't want to to include emails that won't work. So I'm actually going to click yes on this one. And then you will see it takes a few seconds, and then it will run, and make sure to grab all the emails, and then it will actually show a little green envelope next to your campaigns. So I'm going to pause this while this runs. It has started the enrichment of the email addresses, so this is now running. It will show a little bar running for you. By the way, I just waited extra 5 seconds before it actually did show that message, so you don't have to do anything. You can just wait until that message shows, and then it will enrich the emails. And you will see, if we go back to campaigns, either here or on the left hand side, it might even show, okay, so the yellow envelope means that it is still fetching it. There we go. The emails are in the process of being enriched, and once it turned green, you know that you are connected to their emails. So, and that is how that works. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that in your inbox, we did choose sentiment analysis, and this is how it actually works. So you will see little smiley faces on the right hand side. These are just new ones, so they will just take a few days before they actually activate. But this was a negative response, a positive response, and then a yellow one usually is just a little neutral response. So she didn't get so many positive responses. I would actually tweak her messaging or her list to enhance this better, but you do see some smiley faces on here. So all your replies will be on here. And if you click, for instance, on a reply, you are able to reply in this message using your own text or an AI one, or you can do it directly via LinkedIn. But it's nice to have it here so that everything is on one place, in one place. So for instance, okay, so we want to reply. Now you can either, so she has already replied, which is a pity because I wanted to show you how to use it via AI, but you can just type your reply and send it. Let's see if there is a different one that she hasn't replied to yet. Okay, no. If you click on the three dots, you can actually mark it, you can label it as well. If you want to archive or archive, interested, not interested, or follow up later. Let's just click on this one. Okay, so she has replied to all of these. I'm just going to click on the top one. Okay. Seems that she has replied to all of them. And you can actually click here the type of sentiment it was as well. Okay, there we go. So she hasn't, so she saved some responses that you can now just go and use. You can do the same. Simply go to your templates here at the bottom, and then you're able to use saved responses, and you can create a template using AI, which is just ask for certain information, or a generic template. You can just click, thanks for connecting, response 4, oops, there we go, and say, create private templates, and then you're able to just use these templates. So if you go to your inbox, for instance, and I wanted to include the reply in any of them on the saved responses. So I'm just going to click here on the top one again. And then I am able to select the response, and then I can just send it here. There is usually a option to request AI to write this. I'm not 100% sure why this one is not. Oh, she's not connected to her Sales Navigator anymore. So she just needs to reconnect on here, and then it will actually show you an AI response that you're able to use as well. And then just remember to click on send. So that is as easy as that. Actually just went into a different client's email just to show you this, but you can actually ask AI to generate a response. So you can see the LinkedIn and Sales Navigator, it has been connected. You can ask AI to generate the response. You can go and edit this, and you can send this. So this is the correct way of doing it. And you will see in her campaigns, she is actually using the email enrichment. So it will show in here as well that the emails has been enriched. So the green envelope means that she has enriched them. And that is that.